Welcome to your Thursday drives with Lori and Kayleen. Today we're going to show you the west side. It just snowed, so stay tuned. You're going to want to see it. And the last house is my favorite. So we're going to show you 3 homes on the west side and just kind of take you on the streets with us.
Well, and did you tell them I wasn't listening? We're showing you west side homes in the $600,000 and $700,000 price range. Lori found a brand new home.
I don't know what
I have no idea what
there
to
actually wasn't a
expect.
picture of it, so I don't know if it's a lot, but I kind of want to see it.
Okay.
So let's go.
I need to finish my coffee.
All right, we are off to see. So we're going to 6435. Perfect. Can I push start on this?
Oh yeah.
Perfect view.
Obey traffic laws. Be alert and use voice
Be alert,
commands while
Kayleen.
driving.
Be alert.
I'm trying. I'm drinking my coffee.
It's the holidays. I know we'll probably post this after the holidays, like early January, but just remember what it was like back in December. What is today? Even the 15th?
Yes.
It's been a long...
Taxes are due today.
Yes, business taxes are due. I need to
Well,
go back.
quarterlies.
I know.
Ew.
So we are going to show you 3 homes on the west side. I'm actually kind of excited about these. They're kind of 3 different options, and the first one, I have no idea what we're going to see.
Well, and I would
When
say
we get there.
600,000 to 700,000 is probably a pretty average entry price point. I mean, there are some homes on the west side that are 400,000 or 500,000. They're how
Maybe
do you
some
say
TLC
it?
you'd have
Yeah,
to do,
maybe
maybe.
some TLC. 600,000 to 700,000 is a healthy budget if you want to be the west side and in one of the like desired areas. I feel like this is kind of bumpy. Sorry.
We'll fix it at the next house. So deal with the bumpiness for a little bit, and then we'll fix it. So this is actually what the roads are like here in Colorado. So
We
little
literally
bumpy.
had a snow day, a blizzard yesterday, and look at the streets today.
I know.
Like it's all burnt off. You can see it's so beautiful with the snow in the background. Good call on the filming day today.
Thank you. I know we were supposed to film yesterday, and I was like, we're not gonna be able to see anything. It was like
It-
foggy yesterday.
That was very weird.
It was strange to be foggy all day yesterday.
all day. Usually if there's fog, it like burns off, and it didn't all day yesterday. And then in the evening, I'm not joking, I went to a walkthrough and there were like crystals. Like it's like it frosted and then the crystals were there. They were huge. Like you could take pictures
Where?
of
Like
the snow.
hanging off the roof?
Like on the railing on the front porch
Huh.
and everything. It was beautiful, but
No,
I
it
was like,
hasn't here. Where'd your
where are we
directions?
going?
Oh, there we go.
Where are we going?
We're still 2 miles still. Wow. We're going on a real adventure, kids. So you can see Pikes Peak is covered in snow. So this, as we crossed over, we just went over, under I-25.
Over I-25.
Under.
Well, we went under I-25 and over the Santa Fe Trail.
Oh yes, Santa Fe Trail.
Yes, my Santa Fe Trail.
And so this is kind of the dividing line. District 20 is usually a little north of here, and then south of here is kind of District 11.
So on a map,
Theory.
like on the left-hand side right here, there's some townhomes. There's actually quite a few like townhome condominiums, like right
there.
over in this section. This area directly to the left is a little bit more affordable housing, very much so like $500,000 to $600,000 homes. Golden Hills is what it's called. And then you start going up the hill and that's more Peregrine-ish.
Yes, this is, the heart of Rock Rimmon. We're going to be by Ute Valley Park. We've always talked about that if you see our other videos. But we do these driving videos because, Kayleen needs to pull herself together
I really
here.
need to drink my coffee.
You need to drink your coffee this morning. She just moved into a new house, and so she... No, didn't she just close last week?
I'm going to talk to you guys right now. Are you sure you want to do this? Like, it is a lot of work, guys. I told Lori, I think realtors should have to do that every so
Just like
many years.
like
to
a professional development. Yeah, remember what it's like.
It's awful. I'm not even joking. It's so much work. But I would do it
You're
again.
in it now.
I would do it again. But it's a lot of work, guys.
You forget how much
I'm
stuff you have.
exhausted.
Yeah, you forget how much stuff you have, and then
It's
you have this new house and you want it to look cute, and then you get in the room and it's like full of like boxes and stuff. And
well, and the one thing that I will say, it's also good. It's a lot of work, but it's also good to make yourself go through your things.
Get rid of things. Purge it.
Can kind of like hold on to things that maybe are not necessary, and it's really making me like change my mindset and refresh and like, do I really need this?
You just
No,
opened your,
I don't need
you
that.
just opened your what are these called?
Oh, I know.
And like, what are they called? Why can't I think of
My wind shade thing?
No, they're called something.
Sunshade. I don't know.
The
Wind
what are
visor.
these called? You guys?
Visor.
A visor. Yes, a visor.
In my car.
And
the visor.
like 14,000
Yep.
things just fell on
Yeah,
her. So
that's all my things I need to pay
you
attention
need to go through your car too. Maybe at some point. So
Yep, it's on my list.
it's on your list to do. So, and she said she hasn't bought anything for her kids for the holidays yet.
No,
so.
that after moving, I was like, we need nothing.
You get
We are going
nothing.
to get an experience and cash.
You guys would go to Mexico. That was your.
And that was part of it. And
Yeah.
they're getting a new house.
Yeah.
And we kind of set up their bedrooms. So I'm like, you can have a couple $100, buy yourself a pair of shoes if you want.
Buy yourself some pair of shoes, some socks, and some underwear. You'll be
Yep,
good.
you'll be fine. That's all they really want anyway.
They want underwear and socks?
Yeah, they don't. I was like, what do you guys
I know,
want?
my kids don't need anything. to be
It
honest.
is weird. Like when they're young, it's so fun to
know.
like buy these toys and see their faces, and then they go through a stage where they want what they want, but you're kind of like, huh? That's like $70 for a pair of sweatpants.
I know.
Like, are you serious? But if you don't get them they're like almost disappointed, and then it makes me think, well, that's stupid. Like, if
know.
what you're
I was
gonna
at a-
open Christmas presents and you get like a sweatsuit,
Yeah,
like
I know.
I'd rather give you a couple $100.
I
Go pick
know.
out what you want.
I was at a Christmas party last night. I went to Flying W Ranch last night for a Christmas party.
Did
which
they
I've
have
never been
the
to.
cowboy stuff?
Yes, it was cowboy Christmas.
Where am I going? I need to go
You're
straight.
going straight. I don't know where you're going.
I know. Tell me about this. Was it fun?
It was fun. It was for my husband's Christmas party.
You seem disappointed.
So if you're coming out here, it's a fun activity. It's over by Garden of the Gods. A lot of people do it. They actually burnt down during the fire, and they rebuilt it. I think they just opened like a year ago or something. It hasn't been long.
It's
But
the
it's
lodge
beautiful.
looks amazing.
It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And they do a great job at their little Christmas singing. But for a Christmas party, it was kind of weird. We kind of sat at these tables, and we didn't really get to
It's
talk
like
to anybody.
cowboy table.
And you you go through like a buffet line, and they give you don't have a choice. Like you're gonna get what they have. It's just like 4 things, like
Is
potatoes.
it like cowboy dinners?
Yeah, it's like potatoes and whatever.
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes, basically. And then they sing some Christmas songs, but you don't really get to talk to people besides who you're sitting with. So it was fun. I would go, and I think it was more for like, I would say like a family. If your kids were like, the kids who were really cute were like 8, 9, were singing along, really enjoyed it.
Whereas teenagers would be like,
Yeah, or
this
like a
is
work
so
holiday party. It was kind of weird. Like you didn't really get to like get up and do anything. So that was a little strange. So we're almost to the house here. I'm really interested. This is supposed to be a new build. Do you think this is weird? There's a new build option over here.
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
We're gonna see. I don't know if it. Maybe
I've showed this house right after the
it's a gated
gates.
community. Yeah.
I've showed this house, and it had actually decent views right there.
Yeah. Well, it's called Perfect View, so it should have a perfect view. And we'll figure out why we're so bumpy.
What I like over here on the west side, don't you remember where we'd go? We went a couple times to like a luncheonette over here.
Luncheonette. What's a luncheonette?
Like where they have the best. It was like a chili Riano breakfast omelet. It's amazing.
We
and
went
then
to
that
this?
salad. Yeah. When we were
Oh,
meeting with,
it's at
I
that-
forget what it's called.
that cafe.
New Day Cafe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's amazing. That's like kind of like the feeling over here. It's more like local places. It's not
yeah.
chains and stuff, like chain restaurants and everything. It's definitely more local. But I would drive to the west side just to go get that chili Riano breakfast omelet.
Was that at the New Day Cafe?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
hungry.
have really good salads. They have really good blue cheese.
I know. Do you know, it's
That'll
kind of funny.
always get you
I
to
love
eat.
sometimes I watch our videos because I try to after our editor edits them, and so much time we're talking about food. I'm like, maybe we should not talk about like food the entire time.
Maybe you guys let us know. Do you like hearing about food?
Because I think, where is this house? I'm super
It's
curious.
right
Oh,
here.
it's right in
There
there.
is no way.
Yes,
there
it's
is
right
a
there.
new build.
That's a lot.
There's not even a foundation in it.
I know. I'm
think.
telling you, you can pick it's a ranch style home.
This is like very awkward.
I know. Why is it right there? It's super interesting.
Oh.
Because there's not a ton of new build options. So we're going to get out and show this to you in this
Oh wow.
perfect view. Isn't that random? Like, because these homes are from
So
the
a
90s
builder,
or
a
2000s.
builder owns this lot, so you
Yeah.
have to build with the builder. It's kind of cool.
It is. So we're gonna get out and show this to you.
So I wanted to show this real quick, like existing homes, neighborhood, and then all of a sudden this is what Lori found
It's
for
so
sale.
crazy. We always talk about how there's no new builds on the west side, and I saw this one today, and I'm like, I want to go see what it is because I don't know of a new build community. So
It does seem like a narrow lot,
It's
but
a
it
narrow
looks
lot.
like they have blueprints, and that's what was on the MLS.
So
right?
on the MLS, there's a blueprint for it's a ranch style home. I'm sure you could kind of change it up if you wanted to, since nothing is currently being built. Obviously, there's going to be zoning and restrictions as far as like how close you can be to the other house, but it's $750,000 on the MLS as being built is what their specs is. 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, a 3,000 square foot home with open space behind it and that view, which is
I know,
great.
I want to see this.
But you do have a $370 a month HOA.
How much?
$317 for covenants and enforcement, trash. I believe it also includes, but you're in a gated community, so they do take care of this area.
Is actually super unique.
It
and
is.
Kind of cool.
So
Look, I think there's like little bunny or deer tracks.
yeah. So a good option because that's going to be an open space behind there. But
Space behind.
if you want a new build on the west side, give us a call. So that was my new build option. I'm proud of that one I found today.
That was very. Is it new on the MLS? I would think so.
I can't remember, to be honest. Oh, that's so bright. It's really bright. So this is what we talk about for Colorado weather. Snows and then sunny and bright the next day. We have a client moving here from Portland next week. She closes right before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And we found her a great option. She watched our 55 plus community video, and she knew exactly what she wanted to live in that community.
She literally knew
And
exactly what she wanted.
came out for inspection. So that's what we do with a lot of our clients. They'll, find a house, we'll virtually see it. Maybe they've been out here before. I don't know if she actually had been out here before, but so that's one thing she kept saying is because it snowed while she was here. We've actually had a lot of snow this year for Colorado Springs. I would say so far before we hardly ever have a white Christmas. We're gonna have one this year.
You think?
It's supposed to be 55 tomorrow.
This is probably all going to be melted and
You think so?
muddy before.
I think. Anyway, we'll let you know.
I've actually liked the cooler weather this year because when it snows, it actually like sticks for a day or two.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Yeah. Well, the roads are a little bumpy. You see, we don't plow our roads here. Like, there's no plow that comes through these
There's
roads.
a
so we just
plow
let it
on the
melt.
main
On-
roads.
Yeah, Maine. Like
Well,
Maine.
she commented, our client commented on that. She said, I'm impressed because the day she was here, I think we got 6
Yeah, I
inches
told her
of
to bring her
snow.
boots.
And she said she was impressed. She said they cleared the main roads very well and efficiently, and she wasn't used to that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think does it snow in Portland? I don't
Props
think it snows
to our
in
city.
Portland. Oh, okay. I'm from Minnesota. In Minnesota, we take care. I think they use salt though, which is bad for the cars. I think. All right, so we are off to the next house. We're only about a mile away, so we're going to be there very soon, kids. So
It's
hang on.
weird though. It said 1.6 miles away. We're at 1.2, but it's still 5 minutes away because you have to like go out and around these
to loop around.
neighborhoods.
So this next one the next two are in the 600s, so a little bit more affordable and not in the 7s.
So that was $750, but brand new.
Yep.
You build it, so you definitely probably need 10 plus months.
Yeah, that's
be able to do
definitely
that.
obviously a dirt start. So you're going to at least be 10 months with the.
And maybe
builder.
even, I would just say a year because who knows when they can get a foundation in.
Yeah. Yep. So we are going to show that one, but I think it's cool to drive around these areas and just kind of see the streets.
I
What
had
it
to
looks like.
open this. It's too hot.
Are you hot? Okay.
Yes.
So we are off. So Christmas is coming up, and I was going to tell you. So my sister and brother-in-law, I always do Christmas, and I love Christmas, and I always plan it. And they were like complaining how I plan Christmas, so I'm like, I'm not planning it anymore. So then, I was like, well,
you plan the day or
yeah,
why,
I kind
why-
of plan like activities, and I like plan like matching things and like whatever, and like
They were mad about that. I would
they didn't
enjoy
like
that.
they didn't like that option. Although
Okay.
what I suggested last year, they suggested, but I can't go into that. So
Okay.
whatever. So they're coming out, and they
Oh yeah,
they
I
suggested
know where
it.
this is going.
You do. So whatever, they got my husband and has four brothers, and they all talk about what they wanted to do. So I'm like, fine, you decide. So they decided, and we are going to a Nuggets game
On Christmas Day.
on Christmas Day.
And Lori loves.
I never watch NBA, which I love sports. Don't get me wrong, but I just on Christmas Day. I love Christmas Day. I like love to get up and we have like cinnamon rolls and we open gifts and we just kind of have coffee and lay around. Like I don't know, it's just kind of like a nice. I love. It's like my favorite day of the year. So now we're going at noon to a Nuggets game. So we have to leave to go to Denver.
This
so
is like
we're
your
gonna have to
worst
leave.
nightmare.
Yes, we're gonna leave. I'm sure like at 8 o'clock in the morning to get there and like tailgate
And
or
I
whatever they want to
bet
do.
the tickets were very
Guess how
pricey.
much I spent for? Did I tell you this already? Guess how much I spent for 5 tickets to go to the Nuggets game on Christmas Day. Go ahead. Keep in mind,
$500 a piece.
keep in mind my taxes are due, and I need that money to pay my taxes.
I bet they were $500 a piece.
$2,900 I am spending total for 5 tickets.
So you get the Nuggets for Christmas.
And my daughter had knee surgery, so I have to like figure out how to get her into the seat into the stadium.
I didn't even think about that.
So, anyways, that's my Christmas. So I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna. Oh, but I will send you my Brett never does this, but he wants my one of my kids is 6'4", 6'5", so he bought him from Hannah Anderson the elf costume, you know, like from Elf, and he said he's gonna dress like Santa Claus because he wants to get on the jumbotron.
What?
So just as we have an elf costume for a 6'5", he's gonna be elf.
Oh,
and then,
he's wearing that at the game.
Yes, and then my husband is going to be Santa Claus.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's my life, kids. So real estate and my
So
family.
my sister and her family are going to the Nuggets game on. Is it? It is Christmas. You're going to be there with my sister.
She voluntarily bought. I mean, I'm sure.
They
turn
got.
here.
They,
No, not
no.
here. One more.
They got them gifted from
Ours were not gifted.
Jake something, and their first row behind the team.
What?
Uh-huh.
Ours were not gifted, and I would rather be at home and go to the Nuggets the day after. But that's what it is. So-
That's right, because we were trying to make plans, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot. We're gonna be at a game." I was like, "What?"
Well,
That's
I'll
maybe
be there
why-
with her. So we interrupt our drive. That's my stopping noise. Because if you drop an emoji below, so drop a weather emoji, maybe a snow, rain, whatever it is where you're at, and we will draw 2 people to win these Colorado stickers. You can put them on your computer.
So go ahead,
A lot
drop
of
that
places.
emoji, and first 2 people will go ahead and get a hold of you and send one of these in the mail.
All right, so here's our home, kids. It is straight ahead. We're going to get out and show it to you. Great existing home option. This one was built in 1980, so definitely
here
an
it is.
older home.
Cute at the end of a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it's cute.
It almost looks like a little East Coasty.
You think so?
Yeah, like the brick on the front, like
I wonder
little
what that room
Cape
is right by the
Cod.
garage. That's kind of interesting. What is that? I think that's part of the garage. I think that's a room.
Yeah, I've seen that before, where it's just like an extension of the garage.
Let's go take a look. Where'd she go? Tell us about this one, Kayleen.
Here. Okay, I wanted Lori to like point this way.
Oh yeah.
Check this out. Like you get Pikes Peak views, and it's so quaint and cute on this cul-de-sac. I like it.
I bet it's really pretty in the summer too with the trees.
I'll turn around, tell you about this house. It looks like there's a nice front porch. It looks like it's all.
I think this one's pending actually.
Is it pending?
I think this
Okay,
one's
it looks
pending.
like a good buy. So, $629,000 is the list price. It was built in 1980. It is a 5-bed and 2.5 baths, 2,626 square feet. Taxes, I like this one. They're under $1,800 a year, which is amazing. There is no HOA, and there is RV parking.
Yeah. That's
So
a bonus.
kind of this I would say is a really good buy for the west side. It looks in great shape. I'm sure there's a lot of character too.
All right, so we're off to our last house of our tour.
Again, this is only 1.5 miles away. Looks like it's going to take us exactly 5 minutes to get there.
Okay.
We decided to give you some street views out the side. With our little GoPro, you can really see the style of the houses. West side.
I like this little neighborhood. It's cute. There's like these homes sitting on a little ridge right here.
It looks like a little, because you love Christmas, like the little Christmas villages. Like look at all the brick and the dormers.
They have good views off that ridge.
They
right
have
back
good
there, too.
views. It's like a cute little neighborhood. I will say, like in the summer, it doesn't appeal to me as much as like right now. I think it's really cute in the winter.
Because you're learning to love Christmas. So for our...
My heart's growing.
Your heart's growing. You're becoming like the Grinch. So we are off to see our last one. I was going to tell you something. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I was going to say, so I have to go to a closing after this for one of our clients. She's actually moving from Denver. She has 3 little dogs.
Oh, we should tell them too about our big green box.
Oh, our big green box. Yes, I'll tell you that. But I do want to say a lot of these, which is nice for these existing neighborhoods, is that besides the one new build that I just showed you, there's no new builds around here, really, to be honest. And so everything's established from the 1970s, 80s, some 90s. You just saw that newer neighborhood as in that first one. But you know the view that you're going to get. So the closing I'm going to, she's up in Bradley Ranch. And there's the whole neighborhood still being developed behind her. I do think she's still going to have a great
Bradley
view.
Ranch is built out, but the neighborhood behind her is still building.
What is that going to be? Is that going to be
That's
Cordero?
Highline at Wolf Ranch.
Is that Wolf Ranch still?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I was like, I know even if they build a 2-story behind you, I think that corner that's set deep back enough, she's still going to have high peak.
But you just don't totally know.
I mean, and you
don't know.
You don't know, and you're gonna have construction, going on. But I think it's a cute home. Like I love the inside of it.
Yeah,
it's a cute home.
And that's what I think.
Value.
At the end of the day, she has a really good buy up there.
Yep, she actually went under contract at one. I could tell she just didn't love it. This one she loves, so that's good to know. And so she's.
So I will say this. Rates are starting to turn. They are, and I'm talking from Lori and I's perspective. We do real estate every day here in Colorado Springs. My husband is also a home inspector, and so to me, it's kind of a good gauge. Like, I know how Lori and I know how busy we are. We're in our business every single day, but when I see his business pick up, I know that other agents are also busy. I don't know. It's just a different perspective.
It's a good feel, yeah.
Long story short, with rates turning down, I think we're still a little bit slower because it's the holidays, but we have definitely picked up over the last 2 weeks. He's had full schedules, which is really unheard of during this time of year.
Yeah, and the Fed said they're going to,
they're going to continue to
in the 4s or whatever, but they will continue to cut it.
So where I'm going with that is that if you're thinking of making the move, and I'm just saying this because we all know that we already have low inventory, but if you wait a whole lot longer, we're most likely going to be in multiple offers. We had multiple offer situations this last couple weeks.
For which one?
On which one was it? We wrote the offer and they already had an offer in. But
Snowwood? Is that the one?
Was it?
It wasn't mine.
They had a lot of showings, and he did have talks of other offers coming in, but I gave him a tight deadline, and they accepted.
And a contingency.
But I do, and we had a contingency. I would say it's a very well balanced market the last couple weeks, and I hope that it stays that way. I am nervous for all of our buyers. If you wait too much longer, you can always refinance, guys.
Right, so here's our house. It's just up here.
It's right up here. Look at how cool this is.
I know, I love this
You have
area
like
too.
West Side Rocks.
This is
behind
right up against
you.
Is this Ute Valley right behind it then?
No, Ute Valley's right across the
Oh, it's right across
way.
there. So this is just a ridge.
This is just a ridge. It almost feels like you're in Peregrine.
Yeah, it's a very cool setting.
Oh, good one, Lori. You really hit
rocking
the jackpot.
it today, kids. Just because that
Look
Christmas
at, and
is
it's
coming.
kind of a cute, like,
You
blue
don't have to shovel
house.
shovel that driveway though. So get
that driveway.
Oh, so that
would be
brings us
awful.
to our big green box promotion. So we're gonna get out and show you this house. So in 2024, I can't believe it's 2024 already. Our Colorado's Finance Agency is starting I thought about this, I don't know how, during the middle of the night one night, during a dream or something. And
I was so excited about this.
I was like, we need to do a big green box promotion. Our colors are green. So in 2024, when you close with us, you can choose from one of 6 luxury closing gifts. So reach out to us. So on our
what
list,
that means is instead of
excited
us
about it.
choosing what we get you for your closing, you get to pick between 6 of these luxury gifts, i.e. an 86-inch LG TV. We have a package that's a snowblower and lawnmower combined. We have like a house cleaning package where you get 9 months of house cleaning. Once every 3 weeks. A Louis Vuitton bag, if that's your thing.
You want one of those closets? You can have a brand new Louis Vuitton bag, which are not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. Also a iRobot, and the mop combo, and a Dyson vacuum.
Yep.
And then I'm missing one. Are we missing one? Oh, the big green egg. Is that 6?
Big green egg. Yep.
That's 6.
So you get to choose for your closing gift what you would like. This house in particular, I think I would get the snowblower.
Yes, take the snowblower.
So over here is Ute Valley Park, literally across the street. So you can walk out your door to Ute Valley Park at your lunch.
Because look at that. So this house, the way it sits, is pretty interesting. So it backs up, and you have great views of the Pikes Peak. I mean, from that back porch, you have it
Literally
looks,
right there.
honestly, closer I know than it does in that phone. I know it does, but great views. And then out the front, you have that beautiful rock formation. So you're right next to all those biking, hiking, like Haley noted. But so this home right here, we're on Bison Ridge. It's 4-bed, 2-3 bathrooms. 2417 square feet total finish. So it might have an unfinished basement.
What year was this built?
1994.
Okay.
Taxes only $2,006. It probably is going up because we just had a property tax increase, but not a ton. And then there is a 110 quarterly HOA, which does include your trash. So it's currently active at $635.
Goodbye,
Great
Lori.
option. Yeah, I love the views from this one. So
Yeah,
good
super
option.
cool setting,
Quiet neighborhood.
quiet neighborhood, and
Established.
literally views. And
I wonder if our one client would like this one that's actively
I
looking.
know we have to have somebody that this
What
would
about
fit.
the one? Anyways, we'll talk about it. But if you're thinking of moving here, reach out. We'd love to help you make Colorado Springs your home. We do it daily. Absolutely love it. We're good at what we do. So put those numbers into your phone and give us a call.